Yeah, the game went all right. I think that it took a while for us to get into the groove on attack and make some smarter decisions. We still made a bunch of poor decisions throughout the game, but we made enough smart ones with the right playmakers to win.
Coming back to practice after a win is a lot different than coming back after a loss. You know, it's a different tone, especially, you know, starting the season 0-3. A lot of weight off the shoulders. It's by no means a perfect performance at all, but, you know, at least we got the result.
We were definitely disappointed with how the first half, and I would say even like the first 50, 60 minutes went for us. We had trouble adjusting to the wind. That was tough for us. But finally, we still have a theme on this, but we played really well the last 20 minutes, and we played the way that we were capable of.
Yeah, it's tough in the second half to be down, running into a 30-mile-an-hour wind, especially when they're pinning you deep and you're running out of your own zone.
The wind definitely played a factor. That's something that we didn't really account for, and we're not too used to, but I mean, nonetheless, we still have to execute our game plan. They did have a very strong first half and a little bit into the second half, so we were banging heads for a little bit, but I mean, once it got towards the last 15, 20 minutes or so, we were able to break them down and, you know, do what we had to do and get across over the line.
I think the guys did well to adjust by themselves on the field and make those different calls, switching systems, and then eventually getting the ball to the playmakers on the outside to find some space.
Being able to get into that rhythm, having the rhythm to score a bunch of tries within a short amount of time, feels really, really good just to know that you're on the same page as everybody else. It felt awesome.
I mean, there were still times where it seemed like we'd shoot ourselves in the foot after some go forward or some big breaks and just not converting on the skill execution, but eventually they found their groove with about 15 minutes to go, and hopefully that's a sign of what's to come and finding that momentum and that flow. The defensive platform the entire day set the stage for us. I think the only points they scored the entire day was an intercept try and a simple missed assignment on defense that we can fix hopefully this week.
It was kind of cool to get on the road with the boys, a little bit of a bonding experience. Great weekend overall. We came out with the result that we wanted. In game, it was a little tough. We had the same issue getting into our structure and our game plan, but once we did, and we were firing on all cylinders, I mean, there was no stopping us. We did great towards the end.
So again, I mean, it's good to see the guys bounce back from a deficit and be able to be resilient and come back and take a big victory.